The wide receiver market just getting reset again.
Oh,
that's right. Justin Jefferson signed a 4-year, $140 million contract.
I should have been a wideout. I should have learned to catch the ball.
So essentially, the wide receiver market has surpassed the tackle market, which I think tackles, it was always around the same, but now the wide receiver market is officially up there.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Jefferson signed a 4-year, $140 million contract to stay with Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, what does that equate to? 4 for 140.
34, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Dude, I'm just so good, Matt.
It's not. It doesn't equate to that exactly. Maybe it's 35. It's 35.
Nope, it's just under 35.
It's 35, exactly. It has to be an even number because it's an even number. It's 35. It's 35. 35. 140 divided by 4 is 35. Are you challenging me on this one too?
No.
Use your fingers. Use your fingers.
You got it, dude. You got it.
You got to go all the way up to 140. 1, 2.
What's 4 for 25?
What's 4 times 25?
Yeah.
100.
So you add 40 to that.
That would be 140.
I lost you with that, yeah. So good.
140 divided by 4 is 35. That's all I know. I don't know what math you're doing in your head.
Why 125 or 25 times 4?
Why are we doing 25?
Because that's the easy one. That's the one you already know is 100.
I don't know where you're at. I'm just doing 140.
What's 25 plus 10? 35. You do that 4 times. It's 40. I'm telling you, man, I'm Rain Man. You can't fucking get into my knowledge.
So wait, time out. Are you still saying it's 34 or are you now on 35?
It's 35, 100%.
Okay. You do it your way. However you're getting there, you keep getting there. 35. Five of the top 8 highest paid non-quarterbacks are now wide receivers. That is A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and CeeDee Lamb and Jamar Chase are coming. Some of these numbers are kind of like happenstance. Like last year, there weren't a lot of these receivers are now up. Like as a percentage of the cap, let's take the A.J. Brown. I love A.J. Brown. Let's take the percentage of the cap though. Tyreek Hill signed his 4-year contract 2 years ago in Miami.
Yeah, it'd be 3 of this year, yeah.
He got a $30 million per year average when he signed that deal. That is a higher percentage of the salary cap than A.J. Brown, who's perceptively making more per year because it's $32 million. So like when that deal was done, it was taking more away from the cap on average, probably, depending on how it was structured.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson, $35 million. Again, that $30 million adjusted, it's probably about the same. It's probably similar. I don't know. What was the salary cap in 2022? We'd have to do that. Anyways, I guess what I'm getting at is all of these numbers that continue to look like they're exponentially higher, a lot of that is due to the salary cap continuing to go up. And it's the same thing with quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins signs this deal. And it's like, it's the biggest quarterback contract in history. And it's like, well, if you adjust it to like the percentage of what the salary cap is, it's really not that much more than what he should be getting. But like when you look at it from that, so like I think sometimes these numbers get thrown out there and people just compare numbers to like previous years, like it's like bada 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 boom, and they kind of it's not completely accurate. But what is accurate is that 5 of the top 8 highest paid non-quarterbacks are receivers. The receiver market has gone up, and I would say that kind of started with you guys when you guys had Tyreek, when you had MVS, and then who was the other really fast guy? Who's the other really fast guy? Maybe not MVS. Who are the?
You're talking about the Legion of Zoom?
Yeah.
We had Tyreek, Sammy Watkins, Mecole Hardman.
Mecole was another fast one, but there's a third one that was like really, really fast. It wasn't Sammy.
Sammy was really, really fast.
All right, Sammy.
And then Demarcus Robinson. Am I missing somebody? God damn, I've been playing football for too long.
I feel like when that offense was so explosive that the entire league put a big emphasis on getting more speed. A lot of that centered around Tyreek Hill, just solely as a player.
I mean, he changed the game, man.
People were looking for the next Tyreek Hill the moment he was in Kansas City.
Correct.
It feels like there's been a big push to get star receivers because the explosive offense that was generated by the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much on you guys. There's also been obviously what's happened in Miami with the amount of speed that
Like McDaniels.
I forget whether it's McDaniels or Daniels. Mike McDaniel has accumulated down there. You know, what they've done with Shanahan and just getting really, really fast running backs, Raheem Mostert and some of these guys. So speed is at an all-time premium in the NFL. Like, I think probably never before. Even though speed's always been important, it is a hot commodity, it feels like, in modern-day NFL.
Speed kills.
A.J. Brown, he's got speed and size, a little bit dangerous. I think that has kind of shifted a lot of teams to push to try and get offenses that are in that mold. Maybe that's just my thinking on it. But it feels like it's timed up with the Legion of Zoom. Like when Seattle won the Super Bowl, all of a sudden you saw corners getting paid ridiculous money in DBs because they had the Legion of Doom. They had the backfield with Chancellor and freaking they had Byron Max.
Everybody sees what's successful and they want that on their team. I hear you. I hear you. I think Tyreek definitely started the small, fast guys get fucking paid the most.
Right.
He's one of those guys that was like the anomaly. Like, before Tyreek, you never saw a really tiny, I want to say tiny because he's not that small, but you never saw a small receiver get paid the most in the league. It was always the Calvin Johnsons, the Julio Joneses, the AJ Greens, you know what I mean? The Jerry Rice, the tall guys, the Randy Mosses, yeah. It was just a different day and age and a different game. Now you can do so much with receivers, you know, the jet sweeps, the reverses, the end arounds, the screens.
Yeah, that's an interesting way of looking at it.
When you're as good as Tyreek is,
AJ and Justin,
more, essentially.
AJ and Justin are definitely, I mean, you can do all those gadget stuff with Justin Jefferson as well, but I would say Jefferson and AJ are pretty prototypical receiver molds, right?
Yes.
I think that this is an interesting point you're bringing up, and maybe it's you guys, but it's also the Shanahan offense that utilizes a lot of those gadgety players within it, where Tyreek Hill is a perfect piece for that, which is why he's down there in Miami. And then, you know, Jalen Waddle will fit that mold. Amon-Ra St. Brown fits that mold. All of those guys, I would say they can do the traditional receiver stuff, but they're also these like quick, more like Dachshund type receivers that can get,
Dachshund.
Yeah. They're more Dachshund.
Dachshund.
In their speed. So yeah, I think that's an interesting take, and I think that makes a lot of sense. All right.